Sure how ecologically aware MC900 Jesus is, but he definitely produces some of the most intriguing new sounds in rap, as well as having one of the most intriguing names on the scene. This young Texan got that name from Oral Roberts, the Oklahoma-based TV evangelist, who once claimed that he'd had a vision of a 900-foot tall Christ in the desert. Strange name aside, what's MC900 Jesus all about? Well, we caught up with him last week at a performance in New York, and here's what we found.
This concept seems fantastic, yet it has been stopped.
When I was a kid, man, I was listening to Herb Alpert records, and I thought that was the greatest thing in the world.
No more. Mark Griffin has dropped his trumpet, borrowed a vision from Oral Roberts, and become MC 900 Jesus.
The time has come to put aside the curtain of illusion and reveal the true nature of the infinite.
MC 900 Jesus, with his partner DJ Zero, the former Patrick Rollins, are fresh out of Dallas, Texas, with their new album, Hell with the Lid Off. The first single, I'm Going Straight to Heaven, has been popular in dance clubs. The lyrics nearly indecipherable.
There's this guy who I see traveling around the Southwest every now and then who is a street corner preacher. And then he has one of these little megaphone systems that sort of hangs around your neck and has a thing that hangs in front of your chest and a little CB microphone type thing. And you can walk right up to this guy and you can't understand a word that he's saying. So I was trying to sort of recreate this type of sound, you know, when I did I'm Going Straight to Heaven.
Please let me introduce you to a brand new idea.
The album's second single, Truth is Out of Style, is a satirical look at New Age fads and pseudoscience. You won't have any trouble following the lyrics here.
People can't understand the words on Straight to Heaven, so what we did on this song is we went and recorded a new vocal track, really compressed it so the whole tune has about this much depth to it. And it's like this really upfront, in-your-face vocal sound that you can't get away from unless you just run screaming from the building.
Out of style.
In addition to strange vocals, the recording features a panorama of live instrumentals and record scratching courtesy of DJ Zero. But the instrument of choice for this former jazz trumpeter turned MC 900 Jesus is the sampler, using recordings ranging from old Mexican dance music to the sounds of an abnormal psychology clinic.
It really depends on what type of sound that I'm going for in a particular song. If I want like a real street level type sound, that's the only thing that's going to sound right is samples off of old records and stuff. I mean, you can't, you can put live instruments and synthesizers into things in certain ways, but sometimes it's just not the musically valid thing to do.
Walking the thin red line between nothingness and eternity, I bring the end of time, the collapse of space, and the destruction of all things.
I like things to have a sort of a hallucinatory or surreal quality to them in one or another dimension, you know, as far as any song that I might write.
MC 900 Jesus. Once again, the title of his album is Hell with the Lid Off. And it's time to put the lid back on this edition of the Week in Rock. Be sure to be here next week when Kurt Loder will have Don Henley and Glenn Fry playing a benefit at Walden Pond, news on an all-star anti-gang rap record, and news on Public Enemy. I'm John Norris. We'll see you then.